have is Android is coming out with a video game system called Nvidia. It's supposed to be out this May. It's going to pretty much give you, hold on one second, let me just get it.
So they're coming up with a new app, you said?
No, they're coming up with a video game console, like an Xbox. A game system. So it's an Android TV gaming console. They came out doing the gaming conference in San Francisco. It's going to be available in May. It's going to cost around $200, and it's going to give you all of the good streaming services that you get on most of your Androids. You can download apps, play music, watch videos, all the things you can do normally on your cell phone, but on a video game system.
Okay, maybe Android.
Yeah, I mean,
do you have an Android?
I have an Android phone.
iPhone. What do you have?
I have an Android.
Android. Yeah.
Galaxy.
I might switch to iPhone because the cameras I heard are very good.
Yes, they are. But I mean, that's good. It sounds like an affordable price.
And that's what I like. It's like it gives you and it looks kind of like the Xbox. It's like very slim. It's black. It has this nice little cool color, lighting coming through the side, and the remote is similar to the Xbox, but then they also have the one that looks like the Wii, like the little handheld one.
That's also
so
nice.
I mean, it's cool, and it gives you something that's very affordable because the Xbox goes for $300 and the Wii goes for $4 and $5. So it gives you all of the games that you're already playing, plus maybe a little bit more for a cheaper price.
Hopefully, people don't act up and start going crazy when it comes out.
It goes on sale.
Like they do for the Xbox.
I mean, people are always going to go crazy because they don't know how to act when new things come out. Can't blame them all the time. But one thing that I did bump into over the week was Oink has a debit card that's can be used by kids as young as 6 years old.
Oink.
Okay. No.
I think it's bad enough. My son knows, memorized, studied my debit card number.
Yeah.
I will not leave my debit card down because he can go into the store and put my debit card number in.
I don't have
7
any
years
kids.
old. I'm not giving you.
It's just a 6-year-old with a debit card. First of all,
You're doing too much.
What if someone steals it? They're a child. They shouldn't have that. You give your child the money they need when they need to go to school or for whatever.
And I just need to know, how much money does your child have that he needs a debit card?
Or it's not, do you think it's going to be the child's money or their parents' money?
If I'm going to give you I'm not giving my child my debit card. That's crazy. But like I said, I'll give you $5.
Listen, growing up, there was none of that. There was none of that. I remember my dad would line us up and say, "You get $5, you get $5,"
and everybody was happy,
and we were all happy.
I mean, everybody has their own situations. Maybe a kid is by himself, maybe living with someone not their mother or father, and their mother wants them to have money in their pocket, and they're mature enough to actually understand how to use it. But other than that, I don't see why the parent isn't with the 6-year-old kid to just pay for their stuff.
That's one. That's a very good point because you're 6 years old. Where are you going by yourself that you need to swipe your own card?
No, you see 6-year-olds walking home from school. Okay,
I can't do.
But I think
that's a whole different topic for.
I've seen in certain areas you see these little kids going off by themselves.
Well, my son is 7, and you're not walking anywhere by yourself.
School districts, they have it where the parent has to be at the house to pick up the kid when the bus comes.
I mean, I've seen a very little 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds going home by themselves.
10, I don't know, because I was waiting at the bus stop as well by myself, but I was at a babysitter, so different circumstances.
But then
really
back
risky.
then it wasn't as
It
wasn't as crazy back then. Like
it is, guys.
It was always crazy.
No, they always try to make it seem like the world's coming to an end, things are getting so bad. No, they always have. Now we just are able to spread the news faster and show it faster. But don't tell me that back in the day these things didn't happen.
I'm not saying that they didn't happen. What I'm saying is when I was little, I can go to the corner store, walk around the corner to the deli to go get some chips and juice.
Do you think that
I can't do that now?
Do you think that maybe all of this media and all the information that everybody's able to be
make
available
seem worse?
Makes it seem worse.
It might make it seem worse.
Ideas. It might maybe contract crazy ideas to someone who might have been sane behind her.
Give you something to
make people more risky and more, spontaneous to do something, they know that they shouldn't be doing.
Yes, that's a good point.
It makes,
I just don't think a 6-year-old should have a debit card. Let's take it back to the old days, and you get $5, you get $5, and then
I don't even think I'm giving my 6-year-old $5 at a time. Here's a $1 bill. Go to the vending machine.
Yes, do they need? Why do they need a debit card?
That's what I'm saying.
Why can't they hold $5 in their pocket?
Back in the day, it was $1. You can go into a bodega and you can buy
chips
so
and
much.
juice.
Now $1, we can't even buy
That's
water
true.
with a dollar.
You really can.
That's so expensive is a 6-year-old going to buy by himself?
But see, my thing is that whole thing would have been nipped in the butt because I'm buying your snacks. Yeah. So if you want Capri Suns, we have cases of Capri Suns at home. You want, fruit snacks? I have Welch's fruit snacks for my son. We have, fruit cups, all of that. You don't need a debit card, one, and you don't need money because there's snacks in the house.
Would you give a 6-year-old a cell phone?
No. I'll give him a cell phone to play with, like my old phone that's maybe broken.
I mean, no, because you know why? Because
who are you talking to?
To me.
And at the
so
same,
just in case something happens,
they should be in
okay. What I would give my son is the Obama phone.
Their principal will alert.
You will get the Obama phone. You're going to get 300 minutes a month thanks to Obama, and you're going to call me to pick you up from school. And that's
my
it.
little brother had a phone when he was younger, and it was a green small kitty phone, and it had 4 numbers: the mom, the father, and emergency contact.
And that was it.
I agree with that, but they don't need a cell phone with internet, access to internet, and everything.
Yeah. I mean, I would honestly,
because you're an iPhone techie.
No, just because, okay, so just in case something happens, mom, whatever it is, I would, just for the purposes of reaching.
Okay, so would you get, a regular phone, or would you get something that's a little bit higher in technology? And
probably a phone, just as long as my child can contact me. So whatever.
Because they're 6, are they responsible enough to even keep it?
No.
Sometimes they leave everything.
And you know what? The only reason why I say this is because I tried it. Like, I had these little, cheap little, I bought a Net 10 or whatever card from Walmart and just loaded it up. Gave it to my son. It lasts 3 days.
I know.
I gave my sister, who's 12, twice his age, same thing. It lasts a week. I'm not giving you a cell phone. I'm not giving you a debit card. I'm not giving you anything that's going to cost me money.
My sister, she's 11 years old, and it's so hard to reach her on her phone. You would think she's like this CEO. She never
and that's
picks
my
it up.
problem.
She'll answer every once in a while and say, "Oh, okay, yeah, I saw that." Like, they're just so carefree.
But why is that? Is it because she's ignoring you, or is it because
no,
she's not using it?
I will be in her house and I hear her phone ringing, and she's just very carefree. Like, she's a child, so
she's not paying attention.
She's not paying attention to it. But
you don't need a phone.
So what do you have for us today?